Hello again, this is Steve Jones from S.J. LaRue Photography, and in this video I'm going to show you how to find the bird you want to find on eBird.com and how to use their vast resources of information to help you look for the bird that you're looking for, or look where to go in having a birding adventure. Again, we're back at the main page of eBird. Earlier I showed you how to submit observations. This time we're going to explore the data. Okay, when you get to explore data, you will find 4 different things, as long as some other stuff down here on the bottom. But mainly we're going to, mainly what we're going to do is look at these 4 right here. The submissions map, it shows you it shows you where people are submitting eBird reports, and it's really fun to look and see where all the traffic is coming from. You know, like just on this little one, you see there's a lot of stuff happening up in the upper U.S. and along the seaboard, and in the middle. This is right in here is where all the birding action is right now in the United States. In the line graphs and the bar charts, these will show you the best times to look for a bird, or a particular bird, or a couple of birds in your area, or to find out where the best places are to bird. So let's look at the line graphs first. I'll go ahead and click that. And what this does is, if you want to go on a birding adventure to Columbus, Ohio, or let's just say you're looking for the prothonotary warbler. I really love the prothonotary warbler, so that's the one we're always going to use for eBird. So what you do is you type in that bird. I like the banding code way of doing it. eBird accepts banding codes for those that know them. If you don't know them, it is a really easy way to type in information, especially on apps that report to eBird, like eBird and all the other ones here. They all accept bird banding codes, and it makes it really easy when you're out in the field just to type in 4 letters instead of looking through the application trying to find prothonotary warbler, which is all the way down the bottom of the page. I know the prothonotary warbler is PROW. I just type that in and it comes right up. In this species in this line graph data, you can select up to 5 species. Just to save time, we're going to make it prothonotary warbler and let that be it. But you can put all the way up to 5 there at one time, so you can really plan your trip. Say you're looking prothonotary warbler and a yellow-billed cuckoo and a couple other things. Well, you want to look. I don't know what happened there. You want to look at certain times. So you would have all that. Well, heck, let's do that. Why not? Okay, let's say you're looking for a prothonotary warbler, and I think it's YBCC. No matches. Oh well. But again, that's how you want to learn those banding codes, so it'll save you time, like we're doing right here. It's yellow dash build, and then still not coming up. So now we need to see. Oh, there we go. CU. Okay. CU. There we go. So it's probably YECU. That's probably the bird banding code. So we've added those 2. So now we want to go to a certain area at a certain time to find both the prothonotary warbler and the yellow-billed cuckoo. Okay, so that's when we want to plan our vacation. We want to look for those 2 birds. That's our goal. There are 2 gold birds. Okay, so here we are. We have the prothonotary warbler and the yellow-billed cuckoo for all of North America from 1900 to 2013. All right. Sorry for that. This laptop and I are not getting along tonight. So let's go ahead and change the date. We're not really concerned with 1900. We're just concerned really with the past 10 years. So we change the date from 2000. Okay, 2000 is a good for that's about 13 years. That's 13 years of good data. And then hit continue. You can also choose other sections there that you saw, but that's more what we're concerned about, just for collecting the data. Okay, so we know the yellow-billed cuckoo comes in April and leaves in October, but we also know the prothonotary warbler comes in pretty much in April and ends in September in North America. Okay, so we've narrowed it down to North America. So we know that probably May and June are going to be our best times in North America to look for both the yellow-billed cuckoo and prothonotary warbler. But I am not going to take a vacation in North America. I'm going to take a vacation in Columbus, Ohio. So let's change the date, change everything to United States, which is fine, and then Ohio, which is good. Okay, let's do the entire region of Ohio first. Okay, so we've narrowed it down from North America all the way to Ohio, and then we'll get to Columbus here in just a second. Okay, so now, okay, we've narrowed it down more. Again, April, May, June. Again, April through October is when that yellow-billed cuckoo is going to be here, and April through early part of September is your best time to get prothonotary warbler. But again, it looks like in Ohio, May and June are going to be the best times to get them both, because that's where the graphs are higher. Okay, but really, I'm not really concerned with Ohio, because Ohio is a really big state. So let's narrow down the location even more. So, okay, there's Ohio, counties in Ohio. I know that Columbus is in Franklin County, but you can also do hot spots and bird conservation regions and all these other little things here. There's a lot of choices to choose from. I just know that I'm going to be going to Columbus, looking, I'm traveling to Ohio because number one, the biggest birding week in American birding is in McGee Marsh in northern Ohio, and I have to travel through Columbus, and Columbus is in Franklin County. So let's go to Franklin County, continue. You can choose up to 15 counties, so you could put Franklin County and Ottawa County. Ottawa County is where McGee Marsh is. All right, again, here we are, May. It looks like all through May and all for both birds is the best time to get it. You notice here that they are not reported in Franklin County in April. So that means that April's probably not going to be a good time to find them. They're also not reported in October. So see how those bar graphs, that shows you where that data is. Okay, here's a line graph. If you're into line graphs instead of bar graphs, see where all this stuff connects here. This is a peak time for prothonotaries, and the peak time for yellow-billed cuckoos is anywhere from April to, again, April, May, June. So yeah, anytime through April and June are your best times you're going to find a yellow-billed cuckoo and a prothonotary at the same time. That's what this stuff means right here. And again, you can do this for up to 5 birds, but we'll go from there. Okay, and then, so you've said Franklin County, and you've said this amount of time. So then they also have things for maps. So we'll click on map. Okay. So now what it's doing is it's loading all the markers and stuff. And again, this is for the past 10 years. So what we're going to do is you can go to here and you can actually narrow it down to the current year. So let's do that. So what that'll do is that'll get rid of all the ones from previous years and just narrow down to this year, so you know the good place to go look for in Columbus. Okay, just from this data in this area right here, you'll see that there are a lot of really good, these are hot spots. What that is that another eBirder has said this is a really good place to look for birds. Okay, and they've declared it a hot spot. But you also see here where an individual has birded this location over here and says this is going to be a good place, or this is where he birded, and this is what he found. Okay, but we can zoom into this area a little bit more, and you'll see that your chances of finding especially a prothonotary warbler, which is what we have listed here, are really good in the Hoover Reservoir area. The reason why this is a really good spot, by the way, is the prothonotary warblers are nesting here thanks to a man named Charles Mombassi. He has a lot of bird boxes in this area, and they're specifically for prothonotary warblers. And so he's really created a hot spot of prothonotary warblers in this one area. We'll click on these more later. I just wanted to show you how that section works. So let's go back to explore more data. So that's sort of how the bar graph and the line graph work.